Hey my love bugs, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Mama Love Bug, aka Yanelisa Nqayi, aka Yaya Does It Better. I'm also Yaya Does It Better on Instagram, Yanelisa Kitting on Facebook. It's so good to have you guys back watching me, and it's so good to be behind the camera again, talking to you guys, doing something that I love the most. I missed you guys so much, and I do hope that you guys miss me too.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place, 'cause the love you give.
So just an explanation on why I was gone for a little short while is because I just graduated from the University of Cape Town. So the transition back home obviously was not an easy one, and it was depressing to say the least. But I will elaborate further during the course of this video, because this is actually what the video is about. It's about my transition from university to being a working class girl, so to being back home as well. And I know like people that are, like actually relate, that are university graduates, will know like going back home it's not easy like at all. So I'm just gonna be talking more about it, and I'm gonna be talking about, you know, transitioning from university to work and how it's like, you know, and I'm gonna be speaking about it from my personal experiences. Of course, can't speak about other people's experiences. So whatever you learn from here, whatever you take from here, whatever it's just gonna be from my personal lens, like things that I've personally learned. Yeah, and I think I'll also give you guys, especially because I think most of my viewers are students, and of course I have working viewers. I have, you know, yeah. So I'm gonna be just giving you tips on how to maneuver university. I think I've also done a similar video to this one, how to maneuver university. I will also, I don't know, I'll link that up in my why did I just forget YouTube things? In the YouTube description, I'll put the link to that video as well, so that we can go to it. And in that video, I speak about my experience as a student, and now I'm speaking about my experience as a, you know, university graduate. And you know, yeah, so I also hope this video will just give you clarity on why I disappeared. And it's not because I'm not feeling this thing anymore. I do feel it. I feel like I love this. I feel like I feel at home when I do it, you know. It's like you guys are Nqayi, when I do YouTube, I'm in a therapy session, but like with my besties, you know, if that makes sense. So I love doing this, like truly I do enjoy it. But I feel like it's very important for you to just take a step back and like who's kangele, and then you grand above. So obviously it's never a video without Bev. Never. Guys, if I make a video without Bev, just now I've been kidnapped and they are forcing me to shoot that video. I could never make a video without a Bev. And of course, Shannon Blank. There's nothing else I drink besides this. Okay, I'm joking. I'm not even joking. I was just lying there. Straight up lying. Did I wash this glass? Yes, I did. I did. Okay. Let's go. Actually, I don't think I've tasted. Guys, I don't know how to. Is this spear? I don't know if I'm, you know, pronouncing it right. And it's my first time tasting this brand actually, so just wanna smells nice. Yo. 13%. It's fine, my boy. Oh, 13.5. Yo, Bawam, this is so good. Okay, so I graduated this year. 30 March. Yes, 30 March, I think. It was such a wonderful ceremony. It was not our usual ceremony because it was obviously at the time of COVID, but not peak COVID. Okay, COVID pelayo. So at least we had a ceremony. Yeah, well, other people didn't even have ceremonies, which is so sad. So I'm very, very grateful for that. I'm super grateful for that. It was such a wonderful ceremony. I had the time of my life. I had my 3 best friends go and support me. Love those girls so much, and so to you. I'll put up a video so that you can watch. And there we go. So it was just so nice, you know, having my besties support me. Everyone's so happy for me because they know what I went through in that university. I feel like the people watching here as well know, you guys know what I went through in that university. It was your University of Torture, Sun University of Torture. It's a very nice university, but yeah, torture. Okay, so anyways, yeah, I graduated. I did that. Graduated under very awful circumstances. I did that. So it was time for me to pack and go back home. Guys, I love my family so much. I love my family to bits. But it just felt so sad for me to move back home because now I felt like I was leaving everything that I had learned. I was leaving my freedom behind. I was leaving my friends. I was leaving my independence, you know, my personal space to come back and and the first thing that I noticed with that is that when you come back, it's just not the same as when you left. And of course, that's normal, right? I'm sure it is. Because when I left, I would be like so close with my family, would watch TV together, eat dinner together, you know, just stay and chat together, pray together. And now that I'm back, things are different because I always eat my dinners in my room, I pray in my room. I do not like being in the same space as them for a very long time. I love them. That doesn't mean I hate them, but it's just I'm used to being alone now, you know. So I like staying in my room. If they're goa, I want to go alone in my room. I do not share anything. If I wanna pray, I wanna pray alone. I don't like praying with people or my family anymore. I just because they're just personal things that I wanna, you know, speak to, you know, whoever I'm praying to about that I don't want my family to know. So yeah, so it's things like that that made me notice how things are very much different now. Like yeah, they're just so different. I'm so different. I've grown up. And that's it. I think that is what we mean when we say people grow. Hey, like you're not the same person that you were 5 years ago. You are not. And maybe even like I'm not the same person I was yesterday because it's something that I learned. And am I diverting? I'm not sure if I'm diverting. Okay, but just to get back to it, the move back home has been quite a tricky one. It's been mixed emotions, very mixed emotions. At some point, oh, I'm sorry. At some point in my life, I even cut my hair. I pierced because I was just going through the fucking most, and I felt like no one understood what was going on. So someone had said something so mean to me, because mostly I moved back and then graduated, and then I was at home actively looking for jobs. Like I was looking for jobs every day, every single day. I would send a CV. So someone I was just chilling with people. I was chilling with people. I don't wanna be too descriptive because then you guys will catch on like, oh, she's probably speaking about, you know? Yeah. So we're chilling together, and then this one person is drunk, very drunk, and then they said something that was just so super mean. They said, I am useless. I am just at home eating my mom's groceries, eating my mom's money that I don't contribute to. I just lock myself at home and blah blah. The time I was graduating, everyone was happy for me, and all that led to nothing because I don't have a job. I have nothing to show for my degree. Yo, and mind you, it was already hard as it is, knowing that you are putting out CVs and you're not getting responses. If you get a response, it's either you are not qualified for that job or you are overqualified for that job. Guys, I even learned, during this energy, I even learned you can be overqualified for a job. And I was like, how am I overqualified for a job? I'm a student. So yes, I have work experience, but like, what do you mean? But yeah, we too. So that happened. So I was already looking for a job and I was already feeling useless as it is, because I'm someone's mom and I want to be there for my son. I want to provide for my son, give him the best world in J ever, things that I never got. So to know that class situation, I couldn't do that. I couldn't even afford to buy him chips. Obviously, that was not nice. And then you get someone that says that shit to your face, that you are useless, you can't do anything, you can't contribute to groceries, you can't. It just drove me to the fucking edge. It drove me to the fucking edge. I left, went to my room, like just locked myself. I was so depressed, guys. I was so depressed. I prayed about it and I tried not to let it get to me, but I just failed. Dismally, I just failed. And when I tried to vent about it, I just felt like people were not getting it. Like, they just couldn't get me, like, at all. Like, so I just had to, like, just shove it down, Jay. But of course, that also backfired. So I decided to just, as a way to cope, let me go cut my hair, pierce. I wanted to off myself so bad, but whenever I would look at my son, I would be like, yeah, no, it's not worth it. This too shall pass. Basically, I just became my own person, motivating myself, and of course influenced by my son. So I was like, okay, just hold on a little longer. Something is gonna come up, something is gonna come up, something is gonna give, something has got to give. And yeah, I applied for this job, Kene. I was in a relationship then with this other guy, and I was with him, and then I applied. Whilst I was with him, I had to use his Wi-Fi even because of course I couldn't afford data. So I remember, and the reason why I'm even mentioning that is not the core, but it's because I'm just trying to show you guys I was like down, couldn't even afford data. So yeah, so I applied for this job, and then I was doing research about it, and I was telling him, you know what, I feel like this is my job. I have never been so confident. I've been applying and stuff, but I feel like this has my name written on it. Yeah, I gave it to my guy. I was like, yeah, sure, okay. So yani, time went by, and then I was like, I'm not getting a response from this company. So perhaps it's time to apply to more jobs. So I did that. And I went to another job in it's like promotions and stuff, And whilst I was there, I got an email that I've been invited to this company for an interview, online interview. Oh my goodness, I was so happy. Guys, I've done job interviews in my life, but that one just felt different. So when I couldn't get a response after that for a very long time, even I was like, hey, but what's going on? So that was not my job. Another depression. So it was depression on fucking depression, bro. But then promotions. Oh my goodness, whilst I was working there, it was after I was done working there. I was cold. Yo, guys, it felt like like unemployed uncle I was the unemployed uncle and I had just eaten galuniko. And then I got back to bed, and then I was, because I had nothing to do. So I would just stay in bed, stay in bed the whole day. So I was staying in bed, chilling. I get a call, I should come, and sign a contract. And I was like, yo, I signed a contract. I don't know who I'm speaking to here. I don't know which company this is. And, So, and then, but as they describe a location that I must go to, then I was like, wait a minute. This location, the one that I wanted. So I was like, okay, how do I pronounce their name? Because I'm trying to get their name, because I remember the people that were interviewing me. So she pronounced the name. Yo, I wanted to scream on the spot because then I realized it's the job that I've been wanting. So they finally replied, guys, I'm telling you, it depression, it left there and then gone, bruv, gone. Hey, I was so happy. I screamed, scram, whatever it is. I was just so happy. Yo, and yeah, I was just so happy, and that felt like the beginning of such a beautiful life for me. It's an internship, ne? But it felt like the beginning of such a wonderful life for me. The start of very many beautiful things. So Nyanike, guys, I went, signed the contract, and then I was just so happy about everything. I was so happy about the environment. I still am. I'm so grateful for that opportunity. And that just taught me by a clean day and in praying, something good will come out of it, you know? Something good will come out of it. And it's not your time, but your time as well is coming, because at that time, guys, I was so under pressure, and as near is the I was contributing to depression is that the people that I'd graduated with were getting jobs left, right, and center. And it felt like Luna. I was not getting anything. But then still, regardless of that, I was still happy for Abantu. I was still, you know, like because I knew a number. Actually, at times like that, you'll be envious of their lives, and not even in a bad way, you know. But it's just that we have a you know. So I was kind of, you do feel like that. I'm not gonna lie, you do feel like that. But obviously, your envy shouldn't turn into a very bad thing where you're now jealous of other people's success. So I was so happy for abanye abantu, and that gave me so much hope, because I was like, if izinto zenzeka kwabanye abantu, people that I started with, then it's gonna come to me as well. I just need to be patient. I just need to trust the process, and I did. As hard as it is to trust the process, at the end it's really gonna be worth it. I promise you, it's really gonna be worth it, because I feel like life, we're not just here to suffer. Even though sometimes it feels like we're just here to suffer, there is good that comes out of living sometimes. Am I lying to myself right now? But I feel like there is, honestly, even if it's for a short while, because I'm not gonna lie, some good, the goods and shit that come out of my life sometimes are just for a very short while. After that, you go down. So yeah, man, guys, like life unjalo, it's a roller coaster of emotions. Sometimes good, sometimes good. It's not always gonna be nice. It's really not always gonna be nice. There are gonna be bad times, and at those bad times, that's when your faith is most tested. So Nyanika, you just have to go through that test. And I'm not even judging Abantu that didn't want to go through that test, people that off themselves, because I wanted to. It was just so hard for me to go through the test. So I will never either judge Abantu that gave up. I will never do that. Shame, not Nangepatika Mandela. But again, I just decided, you know, I have to do this. I have to do this for my son, you know, because this is the person that I'm essentially living for right now. So I just did it, and I did it, and trusting the process made me so happy, you guys. Like I'm currently at the happiest point in my life, I feel. So yeah, my transition has been like that, Gewethu. It's been very weird, you know. I see my friends less. Sometimes I even wonder I was still friends. But then yeah, and then they text me, and then I'm like, oh yeah, we are still friends. So yeah, again, it's just weird, you know. It feels like I'm officially transitioning into adulthood. Did amatyala? No, anamatyala. Like, but ubanamatyala, you like amatyala kum ke mna kum debit orders, the Wi-Fi. What else am I paying for? Netflix, my child's, you know, food. So zinto zamke ezo, and that makes me feel like such an adult. So you just formally get into this adult world. But also, one thing I've also realized, Ngoku, is that, you know, as much as you are envious of abanye abantu beqhubeka kakuhle ebomini, one thing you always have to remember is that sibancinci. After you graduate from university, you are trying to sort your life together. It's like it's like ungumntana osando zalwa, yabo. You are learning life, yabo. But when you are a child, everyone is patient with you, and everyone, you know, that you do good, you do well, you go into primary, you know, and they're with you along that journey. But then as you graduate and you're coming into this, you know, adulthood, no one is clapping hands for you, and no one is holding your hand, no one is patient with you, because there are already assumptions that you're an adult. Yeah, but from the moment you ever said you're an adult, Gandhi, you are not really an adult. Usafunda, you are learning this life thing. Other people, is gonna be their first times working, you see. So basafunda ubang mdala, basafunda, you know, the workplace. At least I had the advantage of mandi pangele kwaphana UCT, so when pangela phana, so at least ke ukupangela kum was not such a big deal, because I, yeah, besendi uqhelile nje kancinci. So abanye abantu, guys, you bear in mind ba zange baphangela, so this thing is just not easy, and you do need someone that's going to be patient like with you. And so I'm also envious of people that have families that are patient with them. So because it's just such a nice feeling, you know, to have support, to have a band that encourage you each and every time, people that hold your hand. Some of us, we do not have that advantage at all, and it's so hard like to do this life thing. Yeah, okay. I'm not a person of many words. I'm also not good with words, so that's why indeed talk with Tinlando. Talk with Tinlando. That's why I did Tindita. It's because I'm not very good with words. Like I'm not very good with words. I'm just good like with drinking. Yeah. If you are a university student right now, and one of the university students, especially from UCT, messaged me, your majors and stuff, I was like, baby, the courses are hard, and you're gonna want to change courses because you want to go to the easier one. I will not advise you not to do that. Do that, you know. Ukupasa in your mental health is very important. But as you do that, something that I didn't do, it's very important to do your research. Do your research in courses ozenzayo whilst you are a student. Know that you're gonna get out of your degree. Don't just choose a major for the sake of choosing a major. Know what you're getting yourself into. Because now what I did, my first mistake is that I chose majors based on ukubanzima kwayo nokubalula kwayo, and how it was gonna make my life easier in university. But then there is, after university, you have to look at South Africa, which are majors upper like you that are gonna get you employed, which courses are gonna get you employed, which faculty is gonna get you employed, you know. And then choose based on that, because mntasekhaya into zakwenzeka uzawukwenza ilantika yakho, i-course yakho that is focused on industrial sociology, and then I was doing industrial sociology. That's why I'm making an example of it, because I don't want to make example is near images that I didn't do, and then people catch, you know, offense. So choose into you that you're gonna get employed at. Go ukhethe sociology, and now that you're out of university, akomsebenzi ufuna sociology. You understand? So now it's gonna feel like you did all that for nothing. You understand? So do your research. I'm also not saying there are no jobs for sociology, because actually my current job in the sociology. So actually not sociology kakhulu, just the whole Bachelor of Social Science. So just do your research. I beg of you to do that. So I was advising the student, as bam that's ufuna change. I'm not saying do not change image zakho right now, but I'm just saying do your research. Like go on Indeed, go on LinkedIn, search image yakho, search i-course yakho, search jobs that are related to what you're doing, and see what you find. And the fewer you find is izinto zakho uzenzayo, uzazi ba umsebenzi in that field unqabile. Just know it. But the more you find pana uzazi meanings. For instance, I did find that in industrial psychology, mostly I think they're like employed in HR is cool. So imisebenzi yabo abafuna kuyo meanings because it's HR related. I think industrial psychology I'm not wrong, but I think it is. So when I was like trying to help Gilgo as a student and saying, you know, there because we industrial sociology and stuff like that. So I was like, you can also look at industrial sociology. I mean, industrial psychology isn't that are gonna get you employed, but I learned and if you feel like industrial sociology is not for you, then it's not for you. If you feel like psychology is not for you, then it's not for you. Happy, but my thing is just be cautious. Be cautious, do your research, prepare for, you know, after university. My second tip for you is that do not focus a lot on your friends. Do not focus a lot on parties. Focus on yourself. When you were leaving home to go study, know what you are there to do. And as and you know, going out a lot, they are very nice. They are very nice. But in those and you know, hanging out with friends is things that you're gonna do after university as well. Azibaleki. Yo, that is one thing that is that yeah, sure, I know you can't repeat a party. That was actually my mantra. Like I lived by it, that you can't repeat a party, you can repeat a course, you can't repeat a party. And then I realized, but people were saying that as a joke, but I'm not. I wasn't saying it as a joke, my love. I was doing it namanyani. I was repeating courses. Because you can't repeat a party. Yeah, I sana. But yeah, you live and you learn. So this I was judging myself at first, but this so please, I'm not saying do not party. I'm not saying do not have fun with your friends, don't chill with your friends, because at university your friends are gonna be your family. Yeah, but have time for everything. Have time for parties, have time for friends, and most importantly, have time for your books. Because if you are lacking good books, you are gonna go down. Depression's time, you're gonna go down. When you fail, when you repeat courses, and then we are when and then go next thing, blame oh, hi ban launch, they took me to parties, and then it's not your friend's fault, it's yours. But so papa, it's not, you know, you can't blame your friends. So please make sure that you use your time wisely. Please prioritize the most important things in your life, which is your books, which is your family, and then friendships. Yeah, you can prioritize friendships. Like I said, friendships, like some friends will be your family, you know. And did I have a third tip? But my two most important ones were just research for after university and spending your time and prioritizing your time very, very, very wisely, you know. And the time wisely, guys, Jolo is there as well. So prioritize your daughter or a girlfriend or and then you are so quick to give up on your books, but Jolo, I'll give it up. You got to chitelo kanye katatu with different people, but I'll give you up to but at the moment school since my next thing will give up, but no guys, that's very wrong. If you are being real, that's very wrong. But I didn't judge. No shaman in judge and judge cool. So those are my tips for now. If I have anything more to say, I'll sure make another video and say it. But those are my tips for now, and that is the lesson for today, kids. Please stay in school, please study, and please do your research. I beg you to do your research, but most importantly, please have fun. Do not drown yourself in books. Socialize. Please have fun, but lo fun yako he got them. That's the kaya. Don't let it be too much fun that you are lacking in your books. We do not want that at all. We don't want that. I love you guys so much, and I hope this video does make a difference in someone's life, and I hope to see you guys in my next video soon. Love you guys so much. Bye. Hi guys. This is so fucking embarrassing. Oh my goodness, I referred to my love bites as guys. Just not in this video.